Hi, my dear friends. Hope you are all fine. Shall we discuss the poem Mending Shoes by E.V. Ramakrishnan with a small introduction of the author E.V. Ramakrishnan. E.V. Ramakrishnan is an English Malayalam bilingual writer, poet, and literary critic from Kerala. He received several awards, including the Kerala Sahitya Akademi Award for Literary Criticism and the Oracle Award. In 2023, Ramakrishna received the Sahitya Akademi Award for his literary study, Malayalam novel in Deshakalangal. So, shall we discuss the poem Mending Shoes by E.V. Ramakrishnan? The cobbler sits under the neem, mending shoes, humming to himself, unmindful of the day coming to a close. So, cobbler, as you all know, cobbler is a person who mends shoes. So the cobbler sits under the neem. So where he sits under the neem. And what is he doing? He is mending shoes. So mending means repairing. He is also humming to himself, means he is singing songs without opening his lips. And he is also unmindful of the day coming to close, means he is unaware about the day which is going to end. He is carefree. So the cobbler sits under the neem, mending shoes, humming to himself, unmindful of the day coming to a close. I watch his elegant hands weave in and out of my tattered shoes. So I here denotes the speaker. He is a customer who comes to repair his shoes. The speaker watches his elegant. His means cobblers. His elegant hand weave. Hand weave here refers stitching in and out of my tattered shoes. So the speaker's shoes are torn. So he has given to the cobbler to stitch, and he is watching the skillful, the elegant hand weave in and out done by the cobbler. I watch the elegant hands weave in and out of my tattered shoes. The pan shop radio splutters into sudden life. Gorbachev has resigned. Yeltsin assumes control of the Commonwealth. So, our speaker is here to mend his shoes, and he is watching the skillful of the cobbler. And suddenly what happened? The pan shop radio splutters, and unclear voice. Splutters means unclear voice. The pan shop radio splutters into sudden life. Gorbachev has resigned, and what is heard from the radio? Gorbachev has resigned, and Yeltsin assumes the control of Commonwealth. So from the pan shop, an unclear voice from radio was heard about a major event, and that was about the former president of Soviet Union, Yeltsin, was full of presidential power in Russia in connection with the resignation of Soviet President Gorbachev. So in a conclusion, the pan shop owner switched on the radio, and they heard the news Gorbachev resignation and the joining of Yeltsin. So ഇതിലെന്താ പറയുന്നതെന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ സ്പീക്കർ കോബ്ലർ, അതായത് നമ്മുടെ ഷൂസൊക്കെ മെൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ആളെയാണ് നമ്മൾ കോബ്ലർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. കോബ്ലർ എവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്നത്? ഒരു നീം ട്രീയുടെ അടിയിലിരിക്കുകയാണ്. എന്നിട്ട് എന്താ ചെയ്യുന്നത്? മെൻഡിങ് ഷൂസ്. അത് കോബ്ലർ ചെയ്യുന്നത് മെൻഡിങ് ഷൂസാണ്. ഷൂസ് മെൻഡ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഹമ്മിങ് ടു ഹിംസെൽഫ് വെച്ചാൽ ഒച്ചത്തിൽ പാടാതെ ലിപ്സ് ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്ത് മൂളിപ്പാട്ട് പാടത്തില്ല, അതേമാതിരി ഹമ്മിങ് ടു ഹിംസെൽഫ് ആൻഡ് അൺമൈൻഡ്ഫുൾ. ഈ ഡേ അവസാനിക്കുന്നതോ ഈ ഡേയെക്കുറിച്ചോ വലിയ മൈൻഡ്ഫുൾ ഇല്ലാமல் ഒരു കെയർ ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ട് അങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കുവാണ്. അതേമാതിരി നമ്മുടെ സ്പീക്കർ ഇവിടെ കോബ്ലറിൻ്റെ സ്റ്റിച്ചിങ്, അതായത് ആ ടാറ്റേഡ് ഷൂസ്, ആ കീറിയ ഷൂസ് സ്റ്റിച്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നതിൻ്റെ ആ സ്കിൽഫുൾനെസ് നോക്കിക്കൊണ്ടേ ഇരിക്കുവാണ്. ആ സമയത്ത് പാൻ ഷോപ്പിലെ റേഡിയോയിൽ നിന്ന് ഒരു ന്യൂസ് കേൾക്കാനിടയായി. അതായത് ഗോർബാച്ചോവ് റിസൈൻ ചെയ്തെന്നും ആ സ്ഥാനത്തേക്ക് ആര് വന്നു? യെൽസിൻ കോമൺവെൽത്തിൻ്റെ കൺട്രോൾ ഏറ്റെടുത്ത് എന്നാണ് കേട്ടത്. The cobbler threads the frayed ends of worn-out joints. Frayed means damaged. So cobbler threads the frayed ends of worn-out joints. He restores a sense of shape to the ruins of my journey from the plains of Deccan to the plain shade of my village. So the speaker says the cobbler stitches the damaged ends of the shoes, and the cobbler gives back the shape of the shoes. That he restores a sense of shape to the ruins of my journey from the plains of Deccan to the plain shade of my village. So the cobbler says he gives back. The speaker says the cobbler gives back the shape of the shoes, and his torn shoes got the actual shape from the plain of Deccan to his village. And the speaker also says the cobbler he has given my trespasses. So the speaker also mentioned him and as a trespasser, that means who enters to different places without welcoming. So I am glad, so the speaker is glad he has given my trespasses. My here refers to the speaker. Through the tip of his needle, the highways of the homeland are stitched, backed into a map of return journeys ready for use. From the tip of his needles, the speaker here connects the cobbler's needle as a connector which connects all the ruined things to the normal shape. Through the tips of his needle, the highways of the homeland are stitched back into a map of return journeys ready for use. സോ നമ്മുടെ സ്പീക്കർ ഇവിടെ എന്താ പറയുന്നതെന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കോബ്ലർ അവിടെ ഇരുന്ന് ഡാമേജ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഷൂസ് എല്ലാം അതെല്ലാം റിപ്പയർ ചെയ്ത് കൊടുത്തു, ഒരു സെൻസ് ഓഫ് ഷേപ്പ് കൊടുത്തു. അതായത് ജേണിക്ക് തൻ്റെ ജേണി ഇവിടെ സ്റ്റോപ്പായിട്ട് നിൽക്കുമായിരുന്നു. ആക്ച്വലി ഷൂസ് ടോണായി, പക്ഷേ ജേണിക്ക് ഒരു സെൻസ് ഓഫ് ഷേപ്പ് കൊടുത്തു. അയാൾക്ക് സ്പീക്കറിന് ജേണി തുടങ്ങാനായിട്ട് ബ്ലോക്കെല്ലാം മാറ്റി കൊടുത്തു എന്നാണ് ഇവിടെ പറയുന്നത്. Now the shoes belong to the road, to the vagaries. Vagaries means unexpected, unpredictable. Now the shoes belong to the road, to the vagaries of the weather. The clamor of crows suck up the last drops of daylight. So after the cobbler replaces his shoes, the speaker says the shoes belong to the road and the unpredicted weather to which the shoes are connected. Here the speaker compares the daylight as a liquid which is sucked by the crow. That means in conclusion the sun is going to set or the day is going to an end. Now the shoes belong to the road, to the vagaries of the weather, unexpected, unpredictable weather. The clamor of crows suck up the last drops of daylight. As he gets up to leave, so he here refers to cobbler. As he gets up to leave, he looks into the shimmering lights of this port city. Port city means a town by the sea or by a river that has a harbor. As someone about to renounce the world. Renounce means to give up or reject. So after the works get over, the cobbler gets up to leave and looks to the shining lights of the city where he feels detached from the world. From the world here refers to materialistic world or the world which is full of impurities. As he gets up to leave, he looks in the shimmering light of the port city as someone about to renounce the world. He knows at this very hour someone is stepping into history with the prescience of a new pair of shoes. The future is going to be history and it is unpredictable and we can't predict the future. So, and this cobbler is connected to each history and future as he's mending everyone's ruined journey by mending their shoes, which helps them to start their journey towards future. I hope this video is useful for you, and if you feel this video useful, please subscribe and support me. Thank you.